Hello everybody and welcome to the road to F1 2016. In this little mini series what we're going to be doing a full F1 2015 season with the Force India playing as Sergio Perez. Now this mini series is only 25% races. Somehow I got the Force India on the second row of the grid, qualified in 4th place. Albeit I was 2.5 seconds off the pace. For some reason Lewis Hamilton was 1.587 seconds off Nico Rosberg. How? I don't know. But yeah, this mini-series, 25% races, what we're going to do is he's just going to have a little bit of a play around, get back used to playing F1 games to get ourselves ready for, as I can probably tell, a lot of game hours on F1 2016. I'm planning on doing the full 10 seasons on there, so yeah, I need to start getting my practice in. Now in this series we're going to be running with no assists. That means no driving aids whatsoever, not even the driving line, so this is going to be quite interesting. Now let's get ready for the race. We're on the start of the grid. We're apparently going to do a two-stop this race, but here we are waiting for the 5 lights to go out, and here away we go, and it looks like we've had a decent start. Raikkonen's got past us quite easily. We're going to have Bottas as well, yes, but we're going to try and outbrake both of them. Raikkonen makes a quite late move and moves out the way. That's probably lucky for him because, as I said, I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't played this game in around about 2 months, so yeah, I'm going to be a little bit rusty. We're turning full lock into the second corner. Now we're into the third corner, and look how far Vettel and Rosberg have got past. Now we move on to lap 2, and you have Bottas trying to go round our outside into turn 1. That is never going to work, not with that amount of speed going into that corner. Just not enough room as it tightens up. So we move halfway into lap 2 now, going over the little sausage curb in the middle sector, coming on to the S section as I call it, and we have got Raikkonen and Bottas right up our chuff. Bottas is going to try and go around our outside. Is it going to work? No, we push him out, but it looks like we've got somebody right in the back of us. It's Raikkonen in the Ferrari. Is he going to try and make a move? He moves to our outside, then into our inside, and then we mess up in our braking zone, brake a tiny bit too late, and Raikkonen gets past us, and we now drop down to 5th place with Massa just behind us, looking for a way past us as well. So let's see a replay of that move. As you can see, it's quite congested going into the middle sector high speed chicane. Massa goes wide and hits the artificial grass. Then we've got Raikkonen, who had a brilliant run coming out of the exit of that corner. Then he moves to our outside, then darts to the inside, and then we just brake a tiny bit late, hit the dirt, and that sends us wide. We almost come back on track into the space of that Williams there. So now we move on to lap 3, and we've got the Williams of Massa trying to overtake us. It looks like he's got us. We broke late once again, missed the apex, and that's let Massa through. And then we have a huge amount of oversteer coming into the second corner. That was one thing I was having trouble with this Force India. Even though I've played this game, as we lock up there and Massa has got past us, Bottas has as well, and Ricciardo, so we move down to 8th place now. These tyres aren't feeling the best. Let's go check our tyre wear in a second when we get a chance. Here we go. Oh, they're yellow. They're quite bad actually, so we might have to dart into the pits a lap early to try and get some new boots on our car. So here we are coming into the pits for our first stop of the day. Now, for some reason, I must have took a lot of life out of these tyres going into qualifying in the qualifying session where we finished in 4th place. I think I did 2 or 3 laps on the same set of tyres, so that might have killed the tyres for the race. Or the fact that the Force India has got bad tyre wear, I'm not too sure. See, the thing is, with F1 2015, I haven't played with all the teams. I've only played with the Ferrari, the Mercedes, the Williams, and a tiny bit with the Toro Rosso. So getting used to a new team was quite difficult. The Force India felt quite fast, but in some of the high-speed corners it felt lacking in downforce, and also coming out of the corner the exit traction was just terrible. The rear end just felt so lively, so I was struggling to get to grips with this car. So this episode we were just trying to get used to this Force India, and hopefully we'll start scoring some points soon. I don't think we are in this race because Australia is usually a one stop as we come over the line in our outlap, and it looks like Ericsson is coming to the pits as well. Now we move on to the next lap, and it looks like Button has also come into the pits, so we now move into 18th place. Now we finished lap 6, and there's a another couple of cars in the pits? Yes, we are. So we are now in 16th place. Now we get our first proper overtaking manoeuvre of this episode. Yes, okay, it's only against the Manor, and it's lap 7, but it's progress. Here we go down the inside of the Manor Marussia, but we won slightly wide, and then we just lose the back end once more. That was something I was struggling with so much, but look at our traction compared to the Manor. It was just unfathomable. I don't know, it makes the Force India look like the Mercedes. So yeah, we move into 9th place now with another few cars coming into the pits, but we are going to have to pit soon. As I said, Australia is usually a one-stop race. As we got it really close coming into the pits there, we almost hit the barrier there, and we come into the pits on the end of lap 9, so we're going to drop probably down to, well, I wouldn't say down to last again, but we'll be close to last, probably about 19th place, I would have thought. And we're getting held up in the pits by the bloody Sauber. Thank you, Ericsson. He was the other person that was on a 2-stop strategy. The other people that were on 2 stops, I think, was Vettel, Hamilton, and Daniel Ricciardo, I believe. Don't hold me to that, I'm not too sure. But there were other cars that were on a 2-stop strategy. Obviously, they couldn't get their tyres to last as much, or they've had issues like some tyre wear or having accidents or stuff like that. But we set a nice lap as a 1:28.6, and now on lap 14 we've caught up by 8 seconds to the next car ahead, which is Fernando Alonso. We're going to try and get past him. We've been quite close over the last few corners, but we haven't had a chance to overtake him, just haven't had the room. So we're going to come out of the S section right now, hopefully have a decent exit. We've run a tiny bit wide, but that's going to have slowed us down. We've got the grass on our tyres. We move to the outside. Can we get a move done going into this corner? We brake as late as we possibly dare, and we run slightly wide, but we got the move done. We are now into 15th place. We're celebrating this like it's a victory, but yeah, it's only 15th place. Don't get too excited. Next up though, we've got Button, who it looks like he's coming into the pits on the last lap of the race. What's wrong with you, man? You couldn't have lasted another lap? That just doesn't make sense. But we're now right next to Maldonado as Nico Rosberg wins the race. We was mounting up a challenge to go and beat these 2 cars in front of us, but what happens next is absolutely stupid. We run out of fuel. So that means all that hard work, that 9-8 second gap that we caught up to Alonso, has just gone straight out the window. And then we lose the back end, because another problem with this car is, you know, when you run out of fuel, the revs keep on jumping up and down, the anti-stall system. Well, it sends the rear end super lively, as you're going to see about now. As we come out the exit, it's the penultimate corner. Yeah, lose the back end and lose our front wing, because the revs just keep on bouncing up and down, up and down. It just unsettles the rear, and it just spins on you, it just snaps. It was absolutely horrible. So we're now into 16th place, so Ericsson's overtaken us. What a brilliant start to my Formula 1 season. Coming across the line, I screwed that up, definitely screwed that up. I mean, I only run 1 extra lap in Rich Mix 3, and then I thought, well, you usually have a lap in advance anyway, so I didn't think I needed to fuel save, but I ran out of petrol about half a lap to the end of the race, which is unfortunate, but we wasn't on course to finish in the points anyway, as our teammate Nico Hülkenberg does. He gets 1 point for our team, finishing in 10th place. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen was the other people on 2-stop strategies, as long as me, Marcus Ericsson and Jenson Button. So that's been this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Elliott Splash. If you are new around here, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Formula 1 videos. Hope to see you soon. Comment if you've got any details you would like to share about the video, or if you've got any suggestions. But yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video.